Hello and welcome to another Swigging Steve's Bargain Beer Reviews. And here I am again today in the car, just pulling up again. I just think it's just easier and quicker. I picked a few of these up the other day and in the back of the car, so I thought I'd review one. This week I have got Brewdog Pale Ale. Brewdog Pale Ale. Sorry, the light's not catching that very. Oh, that's a little bit better. I've never seen this before. I've never seen Brewdog's Pale Ale. Obviously, I've seen all their other beers, all the other ones you expect to see in the shop. I've not seen this before though. They've started doing the new branding. They've rebranded themselves. It looks okay. It's all typography. It's all type on there, which is fine, I suppose. The colour's quite nice. It says it's a West Coast classic, so I'm expecting quite strong hop presence in it. Quite bitter, quite sharp. Maybe hops in there. Fruitiness. All the things you expect from a West Coast classic. So this came in at a really good price. 2 packs of 4 beer. So I mix this up with the new Hazy Jane that's come in the 330ml can, and that came for £9. And I think that works out at something like £1.12 per can. So that's really cheap. That's really good value for money, really. If the beer's any good, of course. 4.2%. So quite a sessionable beer, I suppose. The Hazy Jane is now 5%. That used to be a 7.5% beer, I believe. And that they've brought that down. They've reduced that and made it more of a sessionable beer. So yeah, interesting to see. I'd be interested to see what that tastes like. But yeah, not seen this before. Let's just crack it open and drink, shall we? Waffling on. Getting a little bit of a zesty citrus note on there, but that's dissipated quite quickly. I'm left with like a lemon, almost like a little bit of a lemon meringue smell. This is what she looks like in the glass. So it's pouring a nice golden colour. Hope everybody's alright, by the way. Hope everybody's surviving the I mean, that sounds a really bad thing to say, doesn't it? Surviving the coronavirus thing. Listen, first of all my condolences to those people that have lost people, or have got people that are really seriously ill with the coronavirus at the moment. So let's get that clear and clarified at first, because there's a lot of people that have got family members that are in a bad way, or they've got deceased family members due to the coronavirus. So firstly, just a little something for those. Yeah, and I'm thinking about those people because it is really difficult at the moment. For everybody else, you need to take your mind off it, because you can't just keep thinking about that all the time. You need to be occupying yourselves. You need to be, some people are in work, some people are still doing the jobs, so you know. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to something. Let's go back to the beer. So yeah, on the smell, not that good on the smell, I'm not gonna lie. It smells a bit farty. Got a bit of a farty smell going on, slightly sulphurous. Sounds like a bit mass-produced sort of smell going on there. It's like a Burtonisation sort of smell. But you're getting some of that lemoniness coming back in there. Little bits of grapefruit. Not overwhelmed with this, but from the smell. It's got a smell to it that I'd expect from a very generic sort of bottled beer, rather than what we're guessing here as a craft can beer. Anyway, let's go in. I'm chuckling. It's not unpleasant, this. It's not a West Coast IPA though. It's very malty. It's very malty. It's got like that buttery malty texture, like a caramelly buttery maltiness. Slightly nutty actually. It's almost more like a traditional pale ale. It's not marketing itself as that though. Yeah, got that nice sort of, almost like a butter biscuitiness to it. The hops are, it's got a weird sharpness. It's thin. It is a thin beer, this. It's very thin. I'm not gonna lie, it tastes quite cheap. The carbonation is nice and steady. It's got nice and steady carbonation. You can see you've got about a finger and a half's worth of foamy head, white foamy head. It's got an oranginess to it. Tell you what it reminds me of a little bit? Badger beers. Reminds me of Badger Golden Glory. It's got that sort of a feel to it. Or their Champion beer. If I were to guess hops, possibly like an Amarillo or a bit of Cascade for the lemoniness that we're getting from this. Possibly a Chinook. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, but there's a lovely sunset tonight. It's almost coming through on the beer and making everything almost like a bit orangey, a bit sepia. It's not throwawayable. It's got like it's got quite a if you look at this, I drink this and I think it's not craft beer quality. It's not what I'm expecting from the one. If anybody that wants to pick this up for one beer or one of the 4 beers you will get for £6, so £1.50 each in the Tesco range, don't. There's much better beers out there than this one. This is very much almost like a bog standard bottled beer that you'd expect to find on the shelves. That's what this tastes like. And maybe they're marking it in that way because I don't know what to make of the artwork. It's okay. It's not. Sorry, it's a bit plain Jane for me. I don't know. The more I drink it, the more I dislike it. You're getting a citrusy bite coming through, a lemony bite that comes through, but it is thin. I kind of feel like I'm going to drink this beer and get an headache. It's kind of got that sort of feel to it. I'm not particularly impressed. £1.10 a can I paid. So at £1.10, maybe that's what they're thinking. They're making cheaper beers at £1.10 a can because that's ultimately what they're going to be bought for in that price range. £1.10, £1.12, whatever it is, whatever it works out as. And maybe they're thinking, well, this is probably a beer worthy of that price, not worthy of £1.50 though, or even more. I would, yeah, £1.10. There's better beers for this at B&M actually, or at Home Bargains for that price. Would I pay £1.10 again for it? Maybe. It's got this wateriness to it. It's really watery, and it's got like a heavy wateriness to it, what I call, where it feels like it's really thin and it's not got a nice softness on the mouth. It's got this harshness. I would give this. Remember the Badger beer I did, the canned beer? I don't know if I think I reviewed that on Instagram. They did one like a rampant lion or something like that. It was called. I don't know. And it came in like a burgundy colour can or something. Sorry, I'm trying to clear out all the rubbish in here. And that's similar. I think I gave that like something like a 5.5 out of 10, which means it's drinkable. That's drinkable. It's the top end of that. I give it like a 5 point, because for £1.10 a can, I'd give that a 5.9 out of 10. 5.9, weird one, that, isn't it? 5.9, it's right at the top. It's nearly a 6. It's nearly okay. It's drinkable. I've got a feeling if I had a couple of these, it'd give me a headache, and that's why I'm saying it's just drinkable. It's drinkable. It's a drinkable beer. You know, if there's nothing else, I would drink one of these. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of maybe where Brewdog are going with some of these beers. I've not tried everything on the race. I really like the stout that I think they brewed with Evil Twin, Norwegian brewery, I think. The Vietnamese coffee stout was really nice. I enjoyed that a lot. I think I gave that like a 9 out of 10 or something on my Instagram. A good quality beer for £3 or £3.50 actually, a bit more. I think that was pretty good. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how you're getting on, people. My heart goes out to everybody. A big thanks to everybody, by the way, that contributed to my 4 beers for £4, the Tesco's range. I am going to start doing some other people's challenges. I think Harry Meadows has done a challenge I'm going to respond to. He's going to reset that one again when the coronavirus is done. And also Clueless Peter, he did one where he says he wants you to do your 4 favourite flagship beers or different brews. I think something along those, he's worded it differently to that. So 5 beers that represent or your seasonable beer, something, I don't know, I can't remember the word he used to describe it, but like your flagship beers, the ones that you associate with a brewery, that your staples, I suppose. Which are my 4 favourite. I don't think he's put like a price range on it, because he's opened it up to craft beers and bottle beers as well. So Peter, if you're watching this, you might want to like just clarify if I've got that right or not. But anyway, yeah, so thank you everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you're all keeping well, and I'll see you next time.